Alright, so like I was saying, there's a homeless guy who lives at the top of the street of the store. Now he has a friend. Today, I met another homeless guy, and he was speaking to me in Italian, and I couldn't understand a lick of it. And it was funny. We talked for a while. And again, like I said, the best thing you can do for a homeless person is not to give them money or maybe give them food, but give them your time because they're very lonely and people look down on them. Obviously, people look at them like they're pieces of shit. So, if you want to help a homeless person out, give them your time. Listen to their stories. Listen to what they have to say. Because you'll find that a lot of homeless people, unless they're drug addicts, they've lived extraordinary lives. And this guy, who I was talking to earlier today, he's going to become a professor. He knows 3 different languages. He's very intelligent man. I don't know why he's homeless. Um, I think it's sort of a sinkhole once you lose your house and you lose, the roof over your head, uh, the safety of having a sanctuary. Everything just gets fucked up and it gets worse and worse. I don't know if I told this story yet, but I remember when I was driving for FedEx in Boston, there was a black dude who was like, he asked me for work, and I was like, that's not up to me. I can't. I'm not. I can't do that for you. I mean, technically I could and maybe get away with it, but ultimately I'd get in trouble for it if I let him like ride with me in the truck and deliver packages, pick up packages. This it's like a game of chess. Like you can't just. I can't employ you. I'm not in a position to employ you. What I told him, if you can make your way to the station, it's not too far away. Go on down, apply. The problem is a lot of homeless people don't. Companies don't want homeless people to work for them. You're at a point when you're homeless where you're at the fucking bottom of you're at the bottom rung of the fucking ladder, and you have to work your way back up. I have a good resume, and I'm probably gonna be homeless in a fucking week, living in my car, because I can't. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at in life. When you see a homeless person, though, there's one of two things. Either they're doing drugs, and that's why they're homeless, um, substance abuse, or maybe they fell on hard times, and you can sit down and talk to them and listen to them about their story, and they're just having a hard time. They don't know where to go because once you're on the street, you're fucked. It doesn't matter what like I've talked to a guy who was a CEO of a company, small company, but once you're on the street, you're fucked. You can't do anything. Nobody's gonna hire you if you don't have a roof over your head. If you don't, those are your credentials. It doesn't matter what your fucking work history is. Those are your credentials. You gotta have a place to sleep. You gotta have food in your mouth. You gotta be able to work. Whether you're a drug addict or just simply homeless because you fell on hard times, a company is not going to hire you. And that's what makes it difficult because if you don't have a job, you don't have income. And if you don't have income, you can't get anywhere. You can't do anything unless there's some charity involved. That's why we need to look out for homeless people. But at the same time, you got to gauge, is this person a drug addict, or is this person just in a bad situation? You got to figure that out for yourself. You got to make a judgment call and figure that out for yourself. And this guy, I've already seen this guy before because we compared beards and stuff. But now he's hanging out with the other guy up the top of the street, and I didn't even bother asking him if can I get you anything? Can I get you a cold bottle of water? It's actually a nice day out today. Um, it's not too hot, but I didn't even bother because I knew he wouldn't take anything from somebody else. He wouldn't. He was a nice man. They both are, and they. But the other guy, my father's like, yeah, he's up there. He's talking to himself. I think he's reading out loud what he's writing it because he's like writing his life story in a book, and I don't know. The two of them are serious characters. That guy, it's funny because actually both of those guys should be professors at a college somewhere, but they'll never get that opportunity. This guy's convinced that he's going to become a professor. They'll never get that opportunity because they're homeless. But they should be professors. They'll teach you real shit. The homeless people aren't dumb. In fact, there's a reason they call it street smarts. I'm not talking about like accountants and fucking bankers and shit. I'm talking about like people who lived on the streets. They're fucking smart. They know what they're smarter than you. They know what they're talking about. They're smarter than me. They can teach you life lessons. They know how to survive. That's the most important thing in life. Just survive. Doesn't matter if you're disenfranchised or you're fucked or you're living in your car, whatever. Just survive. That's all it counts. Unless you don't want to be here. I don't. The thought has crossed my mind millions of times. Just to, it's not like I don't have knives around here. Just shove it in my fucking throat. That's it. I don't really want that, but if I can't handle, if I can't just deal with like normal shit, I mean, I paid my car insurance bill, right? And my father was like a little confused because that's out of character for me to. Usually, I would just pay him cash, and he would write out the bill. And I asked him to show me how to write out a bill because I've never had like checks. I've never actually written out a bill. And I know you make fun of me, whatever. Um, but I ended up just paying the bill over the phone for the month, and I don't know. He wasn't mad about it, but he was a little confused because he doesn't like going to the bank. So usually I'm putting like actual cash in his pocket, and then he's paying for it out of his bank account. That's how it's been for like years and years and years now. And I don't know. It's got to change at some point. Like if I don't learn how to do shit, then how the fuck am I even gonna get out of here? So I'm starting to do that. And I told him I'm gonna do that, but I'll still give you cash, even if it's like I'll pay you rent. I I don't care. And My mother doesn't understand that I don't even want to be here. I'd like to have my own place, but I'm too entrenched in it. Like, I've customized my room. It's my sanctuary. And I don't know how I would even begin to get all of this stuff out of here. I know they want privacy, and that makes sense. It makes absolute sense. My brother has talked to me about it. He goes, John, you gonna move out at some point? Yes, I would like to. I've been looking at apartments that are like fucking 2,200 a month. Uh, Neighbor up the street, Ben, told me apartments in Worcester are pretty cheap, so I'll look into that. But I need a source of income, so I need to find a job I can handle. Um, I'd like to work at FedEx again, and I have that opportunity. The door is open, but my back is fucking killing me. Like my entire, I'm convinced that I have like cancer or something. It would make sense with the amount that I drink every day and the amount that I smoke every day. Like after I make this video, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna have another cigarette. I just had one before I came in. I can't. Everything makes it worse. Why do you smoke a cigarette? Because you're stressed out. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun living out of my car. This might be the last video I make for a long time because I'm gonna have to like find Wi-Fi and shit to like upload a video. Um, I can bring my laptop; it'll work. I just won't have Wi-Fi. That's fine. But as far as like making videos goes, this will probably be like one of the last ones that I make. I'll also make one tomorrow or something. Sucks. But I mean, it makes sense. You gotta understand people. The guy was telling me like, yeah, obviously your parents want some privacy. Like they raised their kids and they want you to move out. They want some privacy. I'm just in a bad fucking way, and I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have money saved. I could get an apartment for like a few months, but I need like a job. I need to like find a job. And I'm looking around and I'm not seeing any, but like I've gotten job offers from fucking, accounting companies and stuff, and I can learn very quickly. But there's a few different things going on there. That's not what suits me. I like to do physical work, but apparently, at this point, I can't do physical work because all the physical work I've done, I've absolutely destroyed my body. I'm fucking done with. I want to go back to FedEx, and I said the door is open. I got two different parties reaching out to me. I don't know if I can do it. My digestive system is fucked because of how much I drink every day and how much I smoke. I don't know what to do. I could be like my friend who I'm not going to name, who just lives on unemployment and has an apartment. But I don't want. That's defeat. That's absolute defeat. I don't know. I got a neighbor. Well, he's a tenant. I did a whole video about him one night because he flipped out. I don't know. Maybe I'll link up with him. I've been talking to him lately. Um, he hangs out with some shady characters, but it's shit like this. Like, what he's gonna be living out of a van, right? If I have income and he has income, and those two guys up at the top of the street have income, we could all get a place. We could all get a fucking house. Four people with good jobs. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. But you see so many things that could be good, and people just don't communicate really. I'm nervous to even talk to him about or to even approach that subject. Um, yeah, this world sort of sucks. Well, it does. I don't have any hatred for my parents and my family. My brother won't even talk to me anymore. Uh, I don't have any hatred for my family. Uh, I just I go one day at a time and try to exist, and I do whatever I can. Yeah, I could go off on like 10 more tangents. I don't even want to. This video's been long enough. Arm the homeless.